Hi guys. Um, Welcome to online practice. As always, I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you had some time to reflect yesterday on your dreams, on your goals, on whatever it is that you want to achieve. Um, I hope you got to daydream a little bit or a lot and to visualize all those wonderful things that can be. Now, today, day two of the new moon. So, today we are setting those intentions, goals, and stones. So, we are strategizing. We are really deciding what we need, how we're going to get there, and creating those milestones. What it means in our practice is getting a little bit more grounded, getting a little bit more in touch with our foundation, which, in my opinion, is one of the most important things anyway. But today, as we flow, we will experience a little bit more of this grounded sensation. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. So let's have a beautiful practice, as always. Before we do, we'll take a couple of minutes here to just settle in, to find our center, to ground down, without making any movements, without rushing anywhere, without kind of getting into the go, go, go mode. So find a comfortable seated position. And yes, we start every class with it. And if you feel like you need to kind of lie down and that feels better for you, by all means. I prefer sitting down. I prefer sitting down because it allows to keep the spine long, to keep the heart open, to stay focused, even if it is to stay focused inward. So take a little bit of time here to find a place that feels comfortable, to find a shape that feels comfortable, to wriggle any kind of movement out of the way, to let go of anything that's kind of stale from the rest of the day. And I mean, I don't know what time of day it is for you right now. Might be early morning, might be late night, might be middle of the day, but there's always something in the body that's kind of stuck. So take the time to shift it out. Give yourself the permission to let it go. Give yourself the permission to be. And when you are ready, close the eyes if you haven't done so already. Let those eyelids be heavy. Allow yourself to melt down into the ground through your sitting bones, feeling the weight of your body, and at the same time, feel the support of your spine as it holds your body upright, as it allows your crown of the head to reach towards the sky. Feel that energy traveling inward with every breath in you take. And allow the stale energy to come out with every breath out, creating that flow. Allowing your breath to become a pillar for you, to become a grounding pillar, supportive pillar. Each time you inhale, feel your spine growing even longer, stronger, prouder. And each time you exhale, let something ooze out, something that doesn't belong, something that is in the way. Inhaling and exhaling. When your mind begins to wander, and it will happen, gently bring it back to that pillar of support, that long line of energy, your spine, your breath, inhaling And exhaling. Breathe in a little bit deep. Exhale in a little bit softer. If you feel like your mind begins to wander again, taking you elsewhere, gently, like a loving touch of your beloved, bring you back without judgment, without kind of telling yourself off. Just bring yourself back and continue with a breath, finding your way back to inhalation, allowing for the exhalation. Make sure the breath flows smoothly. You're not holding it anywhere. Make sure you're not holding any part of your body with that breath. Maybe your chest or your lower belly. Maybe you're clenching your teeth. Allow for that stillness and relaxation instead. Stillness from movement, from effort. Relaxation from trying to be anywhere but here. We'll take just 3 more breaths here together. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. One more breath. One more breath out. Beautiful. Staying still, staying connected, staying present with your breath. The next time you exhale, gently allow the chin to come down towards the chest. Feel the heaviness of your head. Let that just be, just for a moment. Softening into that, bow with your chin. And if this feels enough, stay. If you'd rather circle or semicircle the chin around, go ahead and do that. As always, beginning with our neck, beginning with a release of any muscles, any tension from the back, the sides of the neck. Truth is, whatever you do throughout your day, so much tension accumulates there. And that gives us literally headaches and tension. So if this semi-circling feels good, stay. If you'd rather circle the crown of the head all the way around, go ahead and do so. And then let's switch the direction if you're going all the way around. We'll take a moment or so longer. Eventually, slowly bringing the crown of the head to reach back up towards the ceiling. Pause in there. Taking a deep breath in once again. Deep breath out. Beautiful. Keep your eyes closed if you can. If you need to, gently blink them open a couple of times. And then bring your fingertips in front of your shins. Pause here. Walk them just a step forward so they're just ahead of your shins or your knees. And then from here, bring your chin towards your chest and round through the spine. Push the mid back towards the back of your room or the mat. And as you inhale, let's reverse. Bring the chest forward. Draw the inner shoulder blades closer together. Pick up the chin towards the sky. And again, exhale to round. And inhale to open up through the heart. Shoulders are heavy down the spine. Inner shoulders travel closer and closer together. Exhaling to round. 2 more. Inhaling forward. Open, open, open. And exhaling back. And one more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Coming back into a neutral spine here. Release the palms down onto the floor. Spread the fingertips wide. Pause here. Shift the weight from one hand onto the other hand. Just kind of beginning to shift our weight allocation here. And then when you're ready, if you need to spin around on your mat, go ahead and do so. If you just need to walk yourself forward to roll over your knees and find your first tabletop, then go ahead and do that. And as always, in our first tabletop, spend a little bit of time here for yourself to connect to your body, to see what you need from this practice today. Beginning this free flow, this dance, this movement all around, whatever your body desires, big or small, maybe circling around your wrists. Maybe you're doing something really, really unique to you. And I love that this is an online practice because in class we're so self-conscious about what anybody else will think of us, and we're kind of stay shy even in our movements. And now that you're by yourself, well, or with a friend or with your partner, child, whomever you share the space with, it gives you a little bit more of freedom to do what feels right in your body today. And I hope you take this from that space and take it into the class when you're ready for it. But if you're not, that's all right. Use the time now to really shine, to really explore your needs, your desires. And then when you've had enough of that, without rushing, without trying to speed this up, without trying to move on to the next moment, come into a long, long spine. Finding that tabletop. Pause there for a moment. And when you feel like it's time for you, tuck your toes and move slowly. Move like you can't decide whether or not you want to. Shift around a little bit more and then just bring more weight into the soles of the feet, into the toes, and then back forward like you're saying, nah, don't want to do that. And then back. And then when you're ready, first, core. First, your belly goes in, engaging through your mulu bandha, pulling up that or activating that energy block. And then when you're ready, hips go up, finding your first down dog. And once you're there, once again, don't rush. Walk it out, sway the hips, bend the knees, kind of dance around, do what feels right in this shape. Finding your way into our Adho Mukha Svanasana, one little bit of body at a time, one little muscle at a time. Seeing what feels tight today, what requires extra love. Seeing where it feels extra stretchy today. And then eventually finding your downward facing dog shape. Making sure fingers are spread in wide, knuckles pressed down, all of them, even the index knuckle. So take a look forward. Make sure your wrists are parallel towards the front edge of the mat. Make sure there's no space bubbles between the floor and your palm. So the entire surface of your palm presses down. Make sure there's a slight bend in your knees to allow for stretching the hamstrings, to allow for the length in that lower lumbar spine. Pause here. Spread the shoulders wide, wrapping the triceps here in, and then soften whatever is tensing and doesn't need to be. Looking forward in between your thumbs, begin your journey to the top of the mat. Slow, 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 lazily. One tiny step at a time, bending at the knees when the knees need to bend. Arrive in your forward fold, your dangling, your easy forward fold, Sukha Uttanasana, and assume any shape that feels right to you. As long as your knees are bent at least a little bit, do what feels good with your hands. Maybe you shake them out. Maybe you find your elbows. Maybe you hug yourself behind your calves or your knees. Maybe there's something else happening. Again, what feels good to you in this shape?
Shift a little bit from the front of your feet to the back of your feet, side to side. Find the three corners of each foot and allocate the weight evenly there. Pick up the toes, spread them wide, place them down one at a time. And then when you're ready, begin to slowly lengthen through the spine. And that means different things to different people. So perhaps your fingertips stay down, especially if you're super stretchy today. Keeping a slight bend in those knees to keep your spine safe. Lengthen through the chest, pull the shoulders down the spine. Maybe your hands are on your shins, in which case you can straighten the legs, engaging through the quads. Maybe your hands are on your thighs, lengthen, zipping everything in. This is a whole lot more challenging for the core actually than having the fingertips down. It's a bendier variation, but this is way better for the engagement of your core muscles. Now, take a deep breath here. As you exhale, soften everything back down. And then pressing back through the three corners of each foot, rise all the way up, like you want to touch the sky with your fingertips. And exhale, release the hands through heart center. So good. Inhale, send the fingertips up to the ceiling. Exhale, bow back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow back down. Those knees bend every time you bow. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press out of your heels, out of the ball joints of your feet to reach up high. Exhale, release the hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, send the fingertips up. Exhale, spill the body forward over those legs. Inhale and take a halfway lift. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, bow back. Inhale, rising all the way back up. Press the feet down, reach the hands up. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Inhale, send the fingertips all the way up to the sky. Exhale, fold back down over your legs. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, fingertips down. If it's too far or the floor is too far for you, use something under your hands. Create that extra support for yourself. Don't rush. Now, from here, press the right foot down. Spread the right toes wider and then lift the left heel. Bend the right knee. Slide the left foot off the floor. Point through those toes and begin to extend that left leg all the way towards the back of the mat. Flattening out the sole of that left foot once the leg is straight. Take a deep breath in. Now feel your right foot pressing down, so much so that it makes almost an indent on your mat. Now press it into the floor even more. Feel the strength of the grounding. Feel your right foot almost being pushed back up so much that you push it down. And then bend the right knee, allow the left foot to touch down towards the floor. Let the left knee come down onto the floor. Untuck the left toes. If you're using support for your hands, keep it under your palms. Inhale, rise up into your low lunge, look up, open the heart. Exhale, fold forward, straighten out through that right leg. Maybe flex the toes. Inhale, bend that right knee, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward. And again, inhaling forward, fingertips go up. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Keep going at your own time and pace without the rush, without the need to change anything, to get anywhere, to get anything out of this. Allow the flow, the movement to be enough in whatever shape or form it's happening. Supported, unsupported, little or deep. One more time, inhaling forward. And exhaling to fold. Finishing off that sequence wherever you are. Bending back into that right knee when you're there. Ground down through the left toes. Ground down through the palms. Push the floor away from you. Lift the left knee. Step the right foot to meet the left. Take a whole breath in your plank. And a big breath out. One more in. As you exhale, knees up or down on the floor. Come all the way down onto your chest through chaturanga. Untuck your nose, tilt. Walk the hands out wide, puff the palms off the floor, elbows up to the sky. Inhale, rise up into your first baby cobra variation. Exhale, release. Inhale, glide back up, point the toes, or reach the toes to the back as you reach the heart forward. Exhale, release. And two more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. One more time. Rise up and release. Hands come on either side of your ribcage. Tuck the toes. Find your way into your tabletop or your plank. Exhale into your downward facing dog, 4 breaths. Inhale, press the palms and the fingertips into the floor. Exhale, soften the heels down towards the ground. Inhale, push the mat away from you with your hands. Exhale, let the heels come closer to the floor. Inhaling. Then exhaling. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg back up into the air. Flexing the right toes. Keep the hips squared. Pull the belly in. Pull the right femur in. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the right knee towards your nose, round through the spine in your semi-plank position here, and push the ground away from you. Bend the elbows slightly and stay here. Breathe in and out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step that right foot in between your hands. Inhale, come onto your fingertips, lengthen through your spine at least a little bit. Dip the belly in. Push into the right foot, step the left leg to meet the right. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, reach the hands high. Exhale, release the hands to the heart center. Inhale, send the fingertips back up. Exhale, spill the heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold again. Support your hands if you need to. Look down to your left foot. Shift that weight around. Find the foot pressing into the ground. Keep a bend in the left knee. Bend the right knee, lifting the heel off the floor. Begin to slide that right foot off the mat. Point through the toes. Begin to reach the right leg towards the back of the mat. Eventually flattening the right sole of the foot, flexing the toes, reaching out of the right heel. Pause here. Make sure the left knee is bent. Full breath in. Big breath out. And again, in. As you exhale, bend in at the left knee. Allow the right toe to step down towards the toes to step down to the floor. Let the right knee come down to the ground. Pause, pause, pause. We're not late. We're not in any rush. You'll get your chance to move. Inhale, reach the fingertips up, rising into that Anjaneyasana shape. And as you exhale, bow, surrender, Ardha Hanumanasana. Let go of your need to do anything else, to be anything else, to be anywhere else. And allow that movement to take over you. Let this be enough. Even if we were to do it for the next hour, let this transition, this flow, this gentle kind of dance be enough for you. And keep going. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. In. And out. Beautiful. Now, the next time you inhale and you're there, bend that left knee, tuck the right toes back under, ground through the palms, push the floor away from you, lift the right knee off the floor, step the left leg to meet the right in your plank. And again, hug the arms towards one another, press, claw your fingertips into the ground as you press the knuckles down. Deep breath in. Knees up or down, come all the way down onto your chest. Wiggle, walk those hands out wide, puff the palms off the floor. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Rise and release. Hands on either side of your rib cage. Scoop the belly off the mat. Push up to tabletop or to plank. Exhaling to downward facing dog for breaths. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. Pressing the palms even firmer into the floor. Lifting the tailbone up higher. Letting the heels melt down lower. Inhale, lift the left leg up into the sky. Flex the toes, lower the hips down. If you need to gaze towards your lower belly to make sure your hips are square, do so. Deep breath in. Left knee goes to your nose, round through the spine. Hug the arms towards one another. Deep breath. And out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step that left foot in between your hands. Beautiful. Puff the palms off the floor, fingertips press down. Lengthen the crown of the head forward. Scissor the thighs. Left hip back, right hip forward. And then press into that left leg. Step the right foot to meet the left. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the hands high. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, bow down forward. Halfway lift. Fingertips down. Press through the right foot. Lift the left heel. Bend the right knee slightly to activate and to keep the hamstring safe. And then slide that left foot off the mat. Point through the toes. Begin to point and reach those toes towards the back of the mat all the way. Activate through the hamstring. Flex the left toes. Zip the belly in. Stay here or slow. Float the fingertips off the floor. Find in your third warrior. Hands towards your heart center or fingertips towards the back or towards the front of your mat. I don't have space here, but I hope you do. Take the deepest breath in and the deepest breath out. Feel the strength of your right foot pressing down. Strong, stable. Now bend that right knee. Belly towards the thigh. Step, roll over the left toes. Rise up, high lunge, fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, fingertips come down towards the floor or blocks or anything you need for support. Straighten out through that right leg. Maybe flex the toes. Inhale, bend back into that right leg. Reach the fingertips back up. Exhale, bow back down. Straighten out, semi-straighten. Anything that feels good in that right leg. We'll do 3 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. You can always bring the back knee down onto the floor and do the same thing we did. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, beautiful. Bend into that right knee 1 more time. Find your high lunge, warrior lunge. Reach those fingertips up. Deep breath in. Slow, like you're landing a plane. Bring the palms down to the floor. Send the right leg into 3-legged plank. Inhale, flex those toes. Right knee to your nose. Inhale, extend. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend. Right knee, left elbow. And extend. 1 more time. Knee to the nose. And extend. Right knee, right elbow. And extend. Right knee, left elbow. And extend. Pause. Come all the way down onto your chest. Release the right foot down. Walk the hands out wide. Inhale, glide up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Frame your rib cage, tuck the toes. Tabletop or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now this is optional, stay or inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. In. And up. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Right leg goes up, flex the toes, square the hips. Inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose. Knee to the right elbow. Down to the right wrist. Over to the left armpit, right armpit, right wrist, left armpit, nose. Step the right foot through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, lean forward, runner's lunge. Fingertips reach to the back, belly in, long, long spine. Deep breath in. Push into the right foot. Lift the left leg up into the sky. Third warrior, beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Rise up to stand on that right leg. Keep the left knee lifted. Take it forward with you. Inhale. Hands to your hip flexors. Exhale. Open the left knee out to the side. Maybe take the left hand and nestle the left foot to the right inner thigh, or bring it to the left shin. Beautiful. Hands through your heart center. Spread the right toes. Find all the love. Exhale everything out. Expand and grow your tree. Whatever that means to you today. Nice deep breaths. Inhaling. And exhale. In. And out. Beautiful, beautiful. One more breath in. One more breath out. Hands come back to heart center. Left knee comes back forward. Flex the toes. Step the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, send the fingertips up. Exhale, bow down forward. Keep going. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingertips on the floor or on that support that you're using. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee slightly. Slide the right foot off the floor. Flex the toe, point the toes first. Extend the right leg towards the back of the mat. Beautiful, beautiful. Flex the right toes. Pull the right femur in. Zip the belly in. Stay here or float your fingertips. One or both hands. Maybe hands at heart center, maybe to the back of the mat, maybe forward. Take a nice long breath in. And a big breath out. You're doing so great. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Bend that left knee gently, gently, slowly. Allow the big toe two of the right leg to roll down to the mat as you rise up into high lunge. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips down onto the floor or onto your support here. Straighten or semi-straighten the left leg. Right knee can bend. Right knee can also come down. Beautiful. Inhale, rise back up, high lunge. Exhale, fingertips down, right knee bend. Whatever you do, left leg stretches. Keep going. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Find your way back to your high lunge. Reach those fingertips up one last time here. Inhale. Exhale. Ground down through your hands. Left leg goes into three-legged plank. Point those toes or flex the toes. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. One more in. Exhale, come all the way down onto your chest. Walk the hands out wide, point through the toes, one round. Inhale, rise. And release. Frame your rib cage with your palms, zip the belly in, tuck the toes, tabletop or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog again. Entirely optional. Inhale into stay or to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Big breath out. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, lift the left leg up, flex the toes, heel reaches up. Beautiful. Deep breath. Knee to your nose, over to the left armpit, down to the left wrist, right armpit, left wrist, right armpit, nose. Step the left foot through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. So good, you guys. Exhale, lean forward, fingertips reach to the back. Pause, shoulders melting down the spine. Beautiful, beautiful. Feel that left foot. Press into it. Come into your hot or your third warrior. Beautiful. Breathe. You can always have your fingertips on the floor or on your support. Take a nice, deep, steady inhalation and exhalation. One more. Rise up to stand on the left leg. Take the right leg with you. Beautiful. Find your tree variation, Rakshasana. Right foot onto the left inner thigh or the left shin. Once your body's steady, hands to heart center. Resist the urge to change, to move, to do anything. Beautiful. And then extend the arms into the variation of the tree that you feel like today. And breathe. Imagine what kind of leaves your tree has with blossoms. There's fruit. Just really connect to it. Feel the roots growing out of your left leg, down deep into the ground to support you, whatever happens, whatever your life brings. One more. So good. Hands through heart center. Right knee forward. Right foot steps to meet the left. Amazing. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bow back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingertips down, bend the right knee, lift the left heel off the mat, slide the left foot up towards your bum, extend the left leg to the back. Hands stay on the ground, hands come onto your supportive, toilet paper rolls or cans of soup or whatever you have there. And then you stay here or send the fingertips towards the back of the mat. Taking a deep breath in. As you exhale, bend the right knee, bend the left knee, bring the left knee to touch your right calf. Hands go forward. Exhale, extend everything, reach the fingertips to the back. Keep going. Inhale, forward. Exhale, extend. So good. Inhale, push the right foot down. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Amazing. Bend the right knee. Roll the left toes down onto the floor. Rise up. High lunge. Inhale. Twist to the right. Palms to the sky. Dance your twist. Right hand down, left arm up. Stretch through the left side of the body. Inhale. Again, like you're landing a plane. Slow, slow, slow. Left palm touches down onto the floor. Under the left shoulder, right arm goes up. Pause, don't rush. I know you're feeling your right thigh, right glute. Inhale. Outer edges of your feet. Turn in the right toe to the right, left toes to the right as well. Take a nice long breath. Make sure your ankles are not on the floor. So press into the legs to lift the hips. And then you can stay here, or you can bring the right foot to the center of the long edge of the mat, or you can stack your feet. Beautiful. Deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. And 1 more time. Inhale. And then as you exhale, right hand comes down wherever you are. Find your way back to three-legged plank. Inhale. Three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, optional, stay here, or inhale, travel back, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 1 breath in. Big breath out. Right leg out. Keep the right heel lifted. Keep the hips squaring. Right knee to your nose. Right knee to the right armpit. Down to the wrist. Left wrist. Left armpit. Right armpit. Right wrist. Left wrist. Left armpit. Nose. Step the foot through. So good. Rise up, high lunge. Edge in a little bit onto this. Take a deep breath in. Hands to your heart center, lean forward, zip everything in. Press into the right foot, lift the left leg up. Beautiful, beautiful. And then from here, right hand down, open that left hip up. Send the left fingertips up into the sky. Breathe here. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. For 3, 2. Keeping that right foot steady. Inhale. Bend the right knee. Step the left foot down. Warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale. Flip the palm. Dance your warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Cartwheel the hands down. Frame your right foot. Lift the left heel. Rise up, high lunge. One last time here on the side. Inhale. Hands to your heart center. Push into the right foot. I know. Lift the left leg up. Full breath in. Big breath out. Rise up, third warrior, or rise up on your right leg. Sorry, guys. Taking the left knee with you. Beautiful. Inhale. Open the left knee out to the side. Cross the left ankle over the right quad. Stay here or stick the bum to the back of the room. Belly towards that right shin. Find in your figure 4 stretch. And you're more than welcome to take your balance, arm balance, flying pigeon, or stay in here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wherever you are, lift back up through your figure 4 stretch. Rise up slow, slow, slow on that right leg. Lift the arms up, lift the left knee. Step the left foot down, pause. Fold back down over your legs. I know. Inhale, halfway lift, almost there. Exhale, press the left foot down. Slide the right foot off the mat. Make sure both knees are bent, not just the right one. Point the toes. Reach those toes towards the back of the mat. Flex the toes. Stay here with your hands down on the floor or on your support, or lift up into your third warrior. Beautiful. Take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, bend the left knee, bend the right knee, tap the right knee to the left calf. Hands go forward. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend everything like you're ice skating. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. So good. Pause. Don't rush. We'll get there. Bend the left knee. Roll the right toes down. Reach the arms up. High lunge. Twist to the left. Palms to the sky. Dance your twist. Inhale. Exhale. Like you're landing that plane. Right hand down. Left arm up. Beautiful. Finding that weight distribution across the right palm and the left foot, the right foot. Stay here or outer edges of your feet. Toes to the left, heels to the right. Stay there or stack your feet, Vashisthasana, or your left foot is supporting you, center of the long edge of the mat. Beautiful. 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. And wherever you are, left hand down, find that 3-legged plank. Deep breath in. Come all the way down. Walk the hands out wide. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes. Lift up to tabletop or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome, almost there. Full breath in. Full breath out. Last part. Left heel up. Keep the hips squared. Keep the toes pointing. Knee to the nose. Knee to the left armpit. Down to the wrist. Over to the right. Up to the right armpit. 1 more square. Over to the left. Down to the right. Up to the nose. Step it through. So good. Rise up, high lunge. Inhale. Fingertips down, lean forward. Pause. Press into that left leg, lift the right leg up into the air. Beautiful. Take a moment here, and then left fingertips down. Open that right hip, stack it over the left, lift the right arm up to the sky. Inhale, and exhale. 3 more. In. 1 more. Beautiful. Slowly, without kind of trying to fast forward, bend that left knee, step the right leg to the back. Warrior 2. Flip the palms, down to your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, stay. 1 more in. And out. Beautiful. Come back to warrior. Come back with your fingertips down onto the ground. Pick up the right heel. Square the hips back around. Last high lunge on the side. Fingertips go up. Palms to the heart center. Lean forward. Press into that left leg. Third warrior. Fourth. I know. Stand strong. Stay proud. Rise up on that left leg. Beautiful. Final standing pose. Right knee out to the side. Right ankle over the left quad. Stay. Bum to the back. Belly to the shin. Maybe you're playing around with that arm balance. So if you're in your figure 4, lengthen the spine. Keep the core working. If you're playing around with your flying pigeon, palms down, you're kind of hugging your upper arm with your left shin. You're pressing the fingertips down into the floor as you lift the left foot up into the air. Amazing. Once you're there, once you're ready, rise all the way back up. Bring the right knee up, step it down. Exhale the hands through heart center, stay still. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold back down. Halfway lift. Palms down, final vinyasa or final downward facing dog. We will all meet in that downward facing dog when you're ready. So you can always double up on your chaturangas or do anything else that feels right in the moment. And then down dog. And I know we're all in our parts of the world, in our wherever we are, but we can join here for a breath. For a breath together to know that we are not alone. We are not alone in this. And there is always someone. There's always someone who is watching out for you, who's waiting for you, who cares about you. You are not alone. Exhale all the breath out wherever you are. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Look forward in between your hands. Step, walk, or hop into your seated position. Lifting the knees up to the sky. Windshield wipe them side to side. So good. I invite you to point the toes forward. Before we finish, we'll take 2 back bends. Please stay safe. Do what feels right to you, not what you think you should be doing. So toes go forward. Reach the chest forward, fingertips forward. Come on down onto your back. Take the knees with you. Now, if you are using some sort of props and you want to get back into a passive or go into a passive bridge, you're going to lift the hips and you're going to nestle something under your lower back, high or low. You can stay there. You can always, I'll demo like this. You can always extend the legs forward and hang out here. Now, if not, and if you want your active bridge, bend the knees, tickle the backs of the heels with your fingertips. Zip the belly in, pick up the hips. Engage through the quads, pull the knees to point forward, press into your feet. Wiggle the shoulders closer together, eventually interlocking the fingers under your bum. Please do not look around, stay as you are. If there is a different variation of a back bend that you need, go ahead and settle into it. Otherwise, keep yourself in bridge. Take in 5 breaths. Come down early if you need to. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale.
In and out. In and out. One more time. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Release the hips back down onto the ground if you haven't done so already. And windshield wipe those knees side to side. Beautiful. Bring the knees into your chest. Take a happy baby. Shifting side to side. So we'll stay in the happy baby, and then we'll take our figure four stretch, thread the needle stretch. Maybe it'll be a little bit more, a little bit deeper. And we'll finish with the final twist, and I'll leave you for Shavasana. But before any of this happens, or while any of this happens, I'd like to talk a little bit about our day 2 of the new moon. So if the day before the new moon, we kind of allowed our minds to roam in all different possibilities, imagining meat and unicorns and all that stuff. In day of the new moon, we kind of dreamt of all the things we really, really want. And then today, it's all about figuring out what the steps are, how we'll get there, and visualizing each and every step and really solidifying those steps in our minds. Releasing your happy baby. Pause in here, give yourself a hug. Step the left foot down, cross the right ankle over the left, stay. If you need to, lift the left foot. If you need to, reach through the space in between your inner thighs to interlock the fingers over the hamstring or the shin. Go ahead and do so. Otherwise, stay as you are. So what I'd like you to do today, what I invite you to do today, is to kind of sit down, find in a little bit of that quiet time. Maybe it's a Friday, so maybe you light up the candles, maybe you drink a glass of juice or a glass of wine or whatnot, and just really visualize yourself getting to that dream. So perhaps if your dream is a new car, I know, but it's a silly one, but it's still a little bit easier to explain. So if your dream is a new car, visualize yourself picking one. Visualize yourself picking a dealership, picking a deal. Visualize yourself receiving the money for it. Visualize yourself going to that dealership and talking to the agent and picking out the actual car. Maybe you take it back home from there. Maybe it gets delivered. Maybe the car is a gift. Maybe the car is some sort of win from somewhere. Whatever it is, maybe you write a book and you sell a book and you buy a car. Whatever it is that your intuition, wherever your intuition takes you, do that. And the more vividly you imagine it, the better. Allow the left foot to come down, step the right foot off the left, windshield wipe the knees. And then let's switch sides. Left ankle over the right. Pause, maybe the side just stays. Maybe you lift the right foot off the mat, left shin towards your chest. Take whatever version you need, maybe hands over the hamstring or the shin. And then by that visualization, I mean, that smell in dealerships, that smell of the new car and that like very specific smell. It's kind of so strong that you can almost taste it. Um, yeah, visualize that smell as you talk to that agent in that car dealership. Visualize the smell of that, or the smell of the coffee if you know there is a coffee machine there. And as you get in to test out that car, visualize how the seat feels under you. If it makes any noise, if it kind of, because it is new, maybe it's kind of screechy a little bit. How does the steering wheel feel in your hands? Is it tight? Is it kind of soft? What kind of material is it? Don't forget to visualize what you would feel like driving that car. Window open, music playing, window closed, quiet, cup of coffee, maybe a bottle of water, whatever else. Imagine yourself, be there, feel it. And then when you're done with all of that, when you're done visualizing, find a sense of gratitude for having whatever it is that you were visualizing, for gaining it, for working for it. Just find a sense of gratitude and then let it all go. Let the universe hear your thoughts, but let them go. Breathe it out. Forget all about it and enjoy the rest of your night. Releasing the right foot down, left foot off the right. Windshield wipe the knees side to side. Now the last pose is the belly twist. And before you do that, I will leave you so that you can spend as much time there as you need. So eventually when you're ready, bringing the knees to your chest, stretching the arms open, drawing the knees to one side, having a couple of breaths there, and then back to the center, over to the other side. And then when you're ready, back to the center. And the most important part of practice, Shavasana. Please don't bypass it. You can find your way into that twist. Now, as I thank you for spending the past hour practicing with me, flowing with me, listening to the sound of my voice. I hope you enjoyed this practice. I hope you feel wonderful in your body. I hope all your dreams come true. Thank you for being here. Namaste.